It's Jenny from Southern Savers. Glad to have you guys join me tonight. We will be covering saving with your smartphone and wherever your questions take us as well. And I will warn you now that I am probably like day 10 of a very nice cold. So you can probably already tell in my voice, but I have no doubt that at some point I will lovely cough. At least you're not in my dining room with me. This is the way to not catch a cold and still get to learn some new things. We're going to talk everything about smartphones, but as we go through a lot of that, I want you to remember that when I say smartphone, most of the things that we're talking on tablet devices. So you don't actually have to pay for a smartphone plan to be able to use these apps. Or even better, maybe you have a smartphone or a fancy iPod even that's just Wi-Fi based. It's not even data based. You can do that too. So I don't have to pay for the monthly data plan at any point to be able to use these services. And I'm going to save a lot more on my groceries. So before you start thinking that these apps are going to pay for a smartphone, they are not. There are not enough grocery apps out there to cover a monthly data plan for a smartphone unless you went with, a tiny prepaid type plan. And we're not going to get into smartphone deals unless that's where y'all want us to go. In general, most of these things are definitely icing on the cake, but not going to cover like $100 phone bill. Not saving that much in a month, but definitely saving a lot. Now, a little housekeeping. If you're new to Google, our Google Hangout time, it kind of changed a little bit. So you'll notice a big red plus sign in the corner of your screen. And if you click on that, that will open up the panel to be able to chat. Brian's already stuck in a hello for everyone. So he's showing you how it works. That is how you can ask questions. A lot of times folks will answer them before I even get to them, but that is how I can also share your questions on screen and see how to answer what your questions are. So feel free to just fill up that column with chat and questions, and I'll skim through and find things, even if it's not what we're talking about. So if you have a CVS question and we're off in Ibotta, that's fine. I don't mind at all. We'll get to everything. Very rarely have we had a hangout that we haven't gotten to all the questions. Though tonight's tricky because there are so many apps now. So some of what we're going to do is kind of summarizing all the ones that work in similar manners, which is a lot of the receipt scanning apps. So to get us started, the first place that I want us to go is actually not necessarily generalized apps. So most of the apps that are out there, I would call them generalized. They work at tons of stores. They're not like a Walmart app or a Harris Teeter app. They are just a coupon app. But to start us off, store specific, I want to talk Target because they're one of the only stores that has a pretty amazing app that saves you money. So if you have not checked out the Target Cartwheel app, it's worth checking out, worth grabbing and putting on your phone or your tablet. And Cartwheel gives you access to hundreds of coupons that you can just show your phone in the store. They'll scan the barcode off the top of your phone and you'll get that savings. And the savings that you can get is 40% off of a particular product or 20% off a particular product. You can see the barcode on that. This is my Cartwheel. You also see I've saved $75.10 using Cartwheel. And then what's below it are all of the coupons that I currently have saved in my account. You can have a number of spots available to you, but when you first activate Cartwheel, you only have about 8 or 10 spots. And the more that you use it, the more spots will open up. So you want to kind of be active with it. If you haven't started using Cartwheel, my first tip to you is that you start by setting up an account linked to your Facebook account. Linking your Facebook account is going to make it where you'll see your friends' activity and they'll see yours. I don't really care, but it actually opens up more spots for you right away. you get a spot for being a social saver. Yay, more spots to save coupons. That's really the whole point here. So go through Facebook so that you get those extra spots and you can get more coupons in your Cartwheel. Now, if you don't have a smartphone, this is one app that actually works entirely online. You can go to cartwheel.target.com. You can load all of those coupons. You can print out the barcode and take it into the store. So I don't have to have the app. But the app is handy because if I'm walking through the store, the app has a very fun feature. To me, I feel like a 3-year-old wanting to play grocery store clerk. But the app has a barcode scanner in it. You can click up in the top right-hand corner for me. And I don't know what the Android version is because Android and iPhone versions of every app are different. But you can use that barcode scanner in the Cartwheel app, scan the barcode of a product, and it will tell you, yes, there's a Cartwheel available, or no, there are no Cartwheels available for this product. And you move on. So for me, before I check out in Target, I just kind of pull over in a little tiny, quiet section, scan random things that I didn't plan on buying, because there's always something in your cart that you didn't plan on buying. Scan those items, and then out Cartwheels, and then go check out. But it's an extra savings. And also one other tip for Cartwheel is that I'm still allowed a Target coupon as well as a Cartwheel coupon, as well as a manufacturer's coupon. So Cartwheel is like a third level of coupons used at the register in the store. Then I can come home and I can use all of the generalized apps that we're going to talk about next. I can use the Ibotta's and the Saving Stars just by scanning my Target receipt. So to move us from Target Cartwheel to the other apps, because most of the other ones out there are not store specific at all. That's why I wanted us to start there in general. So to get us started on the other side of things, let's go to Saving Star next. Saving Star has been around for a really long time and came out with an app after they were a website, long after we were all used to using their website. Saving Star's app allows you can either have this linked straight to your store card, depending on the store that you shop in, or scan your receipt using their app, and you can submit the offer. So you'll see up in this corner, I have 20% off of apples. All I need to do in the app is click on that and say, I want this. We'll see if I can do it without looking at it. That's now added straight to my shopping list. I can go in, I can buy apples. If I'm in a store like in my area, Bi-Lo, as soon as I buy the apples, Bi-Lo tells Saving Star that I bought them. I don't have to do any work. I scan my Bi-Lo card at the register, Bi-Lo tells them I'm done. I get 20% back from that purchase in my Saving Star account. So all of these apps from here on that we're talking about do not come off at the register. They store up in your account. And then you will get the savings when you have reached their tier of payout. So most of them it's $5 or $10. Some pay immediately. MobiSave is the one that pays immediately, but most it's $5 or $10 need to be saved up. So I bought my apples, maybe you bought 3 pounds of apples. It doesn't matter. This is just 20% back on loose apples. Great. I'm going to get all of that money back in my Saving Star account just by either scanning a picture of the receipt. So you just, it'll walk you through. It's super easy. Don't be scared. Or using a store card that's automatically linked to a Saving Star. And there are a lot of offers in Saving Star. Just to quickly explain one that's different in Saving Star. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, I have them all saved already. Saving Star also has offers that are not like $1 off, but are actually $5 off or $10 off for buying participating products. And the one that I keep coming to in all of these is kind of a funny one. I have no desire to buy Little Debbie products, but there's a coupon right now that if I bought $20 worth of Little Debbie products, I would get $5. I can load that. I can go to any store and buy those. I can go to multiple stores and buy them. It will track me across multiple stores. When I buy $20 worth of products, I get $5 back. That's before coupons. So you can go into the store. You could have coupons on Little Debbie products. I could use them in the store. I'm still going to get $5 back as long as I bought $20 before coupons. I would earn this offer. Now, I don't buy Little Debbie products, but it just gives you an example of what's there. And yes, Savings Star now has a boost option that allows you to get closer to your total by watching a video. And honestly, I don't know that I don't see any in the app that are allowing that. But I did see that on a recent deal for coffee on their website. So it might be something that you see more on the website than you do in the app. But Brian is mentioning that one. We don't want to miss that extra incentive on that savings. So you watch a video or something and it boosts the value, or gives you, sometimes it's just an extra $1 when you purchase the item. It just depends on what the boost is, but interacting with them so that you can earn those. And with Savings Star in particular, we're going to see this with a couple of different apps, but today's the 29th of June. We're at the end of the month, and Savings Star and a couple other apps all load new offers on the 1st of the month. So if you were to pull these up tonight and you're getting into them all tonight, make sure you head back in a couple more days, because what's there is going to be very different. Come the 1st of July, new offers are loaded. Go ahead, honestly, there's no reason to not do this. Go ahead in Savings Star and just click, I want this, just load them all. I want this, I want this, I want this. Because there are limited numbers and they do go away, but you still have all month to use them as long as you have them saved to your accounts. There's no reason to not just load them all. They're yours now. Nobody else can get them. And you got the deal before they ran out, whether you purchase it now or not. And I really normally have all month long to purchase it. So make sure you go in and you do all of that so that you're set to get those deals with Savings Star. Now, Savings Star has a sister company, and they're really a branch of the Upromise system. Upromise does not have an app that works this way. So if you want to use Savings Star as a receipt-based app, so you want to go to Target or Walmart or Kroger, a ton of stores are in the receipt-based system. Even we can now use Savings Star at Publix. We've got lots of options. I cannot do the app receipt-based system through Upromise. So I have to kind of use the Savings Star side, and I would recommend it anyway, because Upromise you're saving for college, but Savings Star, when I've got $10 saved out, I can get it. I don't have to wait any longer. It's not this long, drawn-out college savings account system. It's just, boom, your extra savings off of your groceries. So most of us have kind of become Savings Star loyalists and not really focused on Upromise. Star launched, and definitely since the app launched. To move on in Appland, well, before we move on, I want to knock out let's see, one question: how does it get Publix when they're already running a buy one get one for the item? It depends on where you live, Miriam. So if you live in Florida, a buy one get one deal in Florida is an actual buy one get one deal. One of the products is free, one of the products is full price. And if I use a buy one get one coupon in Florida, or for all the rest of us, we're not in Publix, but we do this in CVS, because CVS stores are true buy one get one stores. If I use a buy one get one coupon with a buy one get one true sale, I end up with both items completely free. And that's a fun moment. If I am not in Florida, I am in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama, all the other stores that have Publixes. They are not true buy one get one stores. They're really just a gigantic 50% off sale, and that's how most grocery stores run their buy one get one deals. If I use a buy one get one coupon on a really and truly 50% off sale, then I get one item for free, but I still owe money on the other item. I still owe that 50% on the second item, since neither item was free in the first place. So just be ready for that. That's the difference of a buy one get one coupon depending on where you live. One tip for you, Miriam, though, if I have a buy one get one coupon and a buy one get one sale, so to think of like a recent deal, we saw that buy one get one Tampax tampons coupon last week. I know it's not super exciting for the but I have this buy one get one printable coupon, and let's say in pretend land that Publix put Tampax tampons on sale, buy one get one. I live in South Carolina. That is not going to be a free deal for me, but I could, if I wanted to go to this point, I could walk straight into Walmart, price match that deal in Walmart Walmart is going to ring it up as a true buy one, get one. That is how they process price matched buy one, get one deals. So while in Publix, my Tampax tampons would really have been 50% off each box, I would have used the buy one, get one coupon in South Carolina, I would have still owed money. Now, because I walked into Walmart and I price matched that buy one, get one deal instead, I'm going to use my buy one, get one coupon, and I have both of them for free. So that is your best option if you don't live in Florida. Not that I would recommend just this whole separate trip to Walmart, but if you happen to be in the neighborhood, it is a way to make the most out of your buy one, get one coupon. And one more question, and we'll go into all the other apps. Is there an All You magazine offer right now? And is the magazine worth it if I'm just getting started couponing? There is not a really amazing offer on All You. We saw All You magazine for $5 recently, but right now they're offering it at full price with a $5 Target gift card, and that's just not really that exciting. I would never pay more than $1 an issue for All You. So hold off until you can find that deal to get All You for $1 an issue. And then when you see it, jump on it. Is it an amazing magazine? Honestly, it's not what it used to be. All You used to be amazing with $90 to $100 worth of coupons every single month. Nowadays, All You has maybe 8 to 10 manufacturers coupons in it. And it's not really that exciting. In all honesty, I've been getting Family Fun and Better Homes and Gardens that we already subscribe to just because they're fun to read. And they come with coupon inserts that you weren't expecting that a lot of times are higher value than All You. So I'm honestly just say hold off on the All You magazine and head somewhere else. Is there price matching in Florida? If you're talking about Walmart, Walmart will price match everywhere. They were for a while trying to say that their Savings Catcher app was replacing price matching, but it has not replaced price matching from a corporate level. It is still clearly specified on their website, the fact that they price match and all of their rules for price matching. So don't let a store tell you that they don't price match. If they do, then pull it up on your phone. Like, this is how you price match. This is on your website. This is your policy for price matching. And their Savings Catcher app is not really that great for price matching because Savings Catcher does not include meat or produce. If I was going to price match in Walmart, that's about 80% of what I would price match in Walmart is produce deals. Instead of running to every grocery store in town to get enough of the deals to make a salad, because this store has a deal on tomatoes and this store has a deal on lettuce, you could bring all those deals to Walmart and price match them all right at the register. Well, Savings Catcher doesn't include produce. So using their app is a waste of time. You need to just price match at the register and not really worry about getting your money back after the fact. Just pay less in the store. So as we talk about apps, that's one I don't recommend. But you can get it if you want it. I just would recommend just doing the work yourself right at the register and saving yourself a big headache with Savings Catcher after the fact, especially like on the deal with the buy one, get one coupon. If I wait for Savings Catcher to catch that, I don't necessarily get as great of a deal as I would have price matching that and getting it at the register. So let's jump into other apps. Jennifer asks a question on MobiSave. So we're gonna go straight to MobiSave. It's in the whole group of receipt-based general apps. And what I mean by that, I go to a store, I buy items. As long as I have a receipt that itemizes my items, which is like every grocery store known to man, then you can take a picture of your receipt and submit it to these various apps that are out there. MobiSave, Ibotta, Checkout 51, Groupon by Snap, Shrink. What are all the other ones? Shopmium. I'll just sit here and type them all in so you can see them all. So MobiSave is one that you'll see I just added to matchups today on Southern Savers, and I held off because of Jennifer's question. When you go to download MobiSave and you go to create an account the very first time, you're going to notice that you're on a waiting list because they don't allow like massive numbers of people to all join at one time. they roll out invitations. And Jennifer, for me, it took about, in all honesty, about 2 weeks from the time that I applied until the time that a spot came up and they let me have access to the coupons in the app. So while you'll see some of the freebies on this week's Publix list and Walmart list and more stores as we keep getting them typed up and couponed, it doesn't mean that you're going to run out and be able to grab this week's deals, but they always have really high value coupons. So while I miss out on free Wheat Thins this week and free Trident Gum, you're going to get other deals when the app opens for you with really high value offers. But at least you're in and on the waiting list versus still kind of hanging out on the outside and not knowing about it. So I'm typing all these in, and then we're going to talk about them all. The way that these are going to work, you're going to put the app on your phone or on your tablet. Most of them do require that you use them in app form. Most of them do not work from a website except checkout. And I think Snap by Groupon. I don't remember. I just always do the app now, so kind of vague on that one. I'll run there really quick. But with the apps, go to the App Store, download them. Then you're going to go shopping. When you go shopping, I come home and I submit a picture of my receipt. Some of the apps are going to ask you to scan barcodes of the products that you purchased and take a picture of your receipt. Others are just going to want a picture of your receipt. You just kind of do what the app tells you. It really takes about 3 seconds to submit these, so don't panic. I'm thinking that this is a lot of work. But the way that we're going to save a ton of money is that all of these apps work on top of other offers in the store. So to give you a picture of MobiSave, I'll open it up and I'll try to hold it up so you can see. But I could go in today. We'll go to our free Wheat Thins picture. I can find it. I can go into the store, and today I could come home and I would get $1.25 off any one Wheat Thins. All I need to do in MobiSave is actually save this offer to my cart by clicking the little plus sign that was in that corner, and now you can see it's a check mark. It's sitting in my cart. Now I could sit here, I can select the camera icon and submit my receipt. So it's a pretty simple process. In most of the apps, they walk you through how to submit the offers. All I needed to do was go into the store, buy Wheat Thins. They don't care that Wheat Thins are buy one, get one at Publix starting Wednesday. They don't care that I used another coupon on them in the store. And I'm going to submit this and actually make money to buy Wheat Thins. That's completely fine with them. So that's where having these apps becomes a lot of fun, because I can sit there and pair other coupons with them and other apps with them. So you may close out MobiSave and open up Ibotta and realize, hey, there's an offer for the same product in both of these apps. That's fine. Submit the same receipt to both companies. They don't know, nor do they care. So you can sit there and pair them all together. And Casey was asking, I guess above with Saving Star, you can pair all of these with Saving Star as well. So yes, I could literally, let's go Target here. I could go into Target. I could use a Target store coupon, and I'm going to type it all out for you. I could use Cartwheel. I can use a manufacturer's coupon, and I was trying to not make them all separate, but it won't let me hit a shift for its often or manufacturer's coupon. Then I could come home and I could do Saving Star, Ibotta, Checkout 51, with how many things you could technically all use on top of each other. So yes, that's the fun part. These are all icing on the cake on top of what you're already doing in the store. Now Lottie asked, do I use all of these apps every time I shop? Honestly, no. I kind of go solely off of my shopping list. So if you pulled the Publix shopping list today from Southern Savers, you'd notice that a lot of these apps are all included in the matchups. So when I get home, I look over the list and say, oh, I had an Ibotta offer and I had a Checkout 51 offer. Then I would open up those apps and I'd go ahead and submit them. Saving Star, I don't necessarily have to do anything with, because I recommended earlier, if you were on, that you just go and load all the coupons and just kind of be done with it. And for me, the two stores that I shop in, Publix and BI-LO and CVS, my three main stores, all are card-based stores. So with Savings Star, I don't even have to take a picture of my receipt. In Publix, you use the You Promise card. It's kind of weird, but it works with Savings Star. In BI-LO, you use your BI-LO card. CVS, you use your CVS card. I normally scan it at the register anyway. I get all my savings for Savings Star. So I don't ever have to think about that one. And then the other apps, I'm only going to pull them up if my shopping list kind of said, oh, there's a coupon for that and one for that. Through all of them when I get home hunting for deals or offers. And nor would you want to, in all honesty, because Ibotta has hundreds of offers in them. They differ by store. It's a pain in the neck. And you can ask my mom, who helps me out by entering all those in the database, and she hates Ibotta. So yeah, I would just kind of stick with whatever your shopping list told you to do, Lottie, as an easy out for all of those. They're easy to do, though. So as I tell you, my mom hates Ibotta. She hates it from the database. It's not from the actual use of things. I don't think my mom uses it. She just enters the coupons for me. So that is MobiSave. And as someone, I'm forgetting names now, Jennifer mentioned being on the waiting list for MobiSave. That's the only app that has a waiting list. So for anyone that's just starting out, don't panic. And I honestly think part of it is because their values are so high. Most of the other apps, their values are maybe 50 cents, max is $1. But to open it up and see $2 off Target and $2 off Huggies and all of these values that we have manufacturer coupons to go with, it's pretty exciting in MobiSave. So I'll take a slow rollout for higher payment on offers and making sure that they have enough deals to handle the capacity of people wanting them. That was Groupon, Snap by Groupon's issue when they first launched, because couponers came in droves and offers were flying so fast that you couldn't literally get in your car, buy it, and submit an offer before it was gone. And that was really, really frustrating for people. Since then, they've gotten a lot more quantity, so they're able to make offers last a little longer, but you don't want rocky starts, and so I'm kind of proud of MobiSave for rolling things out slowly. Now, the other ones that I mentioned, Ibotta. Ibotta is the oldest of all of these apps. They're the only ones that, to me, make you jump through hoops. ShopMia may sometimes as well, but Ibotta is going to make you open up your account, and to submit an offer, I'm going to have to like them on Facebook or share something on Twitter or watch a video. So I can't just get my dollar. I have to earn my dollar, and that can be very, very annoying. A personal tip with Ibotta. The first time that I'm pulling it up now to kind of show you. So I'm inside. Oh, that one doesn't have a Facebook offer. Let's see. Now that I say Facebook, nothing has Facebook in it. Watch a video, take a poll. Well, if you're inside Ibotta and you have a Facebook offer that's popping up, I would recommend that you click the Facebook button, post it to Facebook, and then head over to your Facebook page. And you'll notice on your Facebook page, your personal page, in the top right-hand corner of the Ibotta offer that just posted, you can select to show Ibotta only to yourself. And now nobody else will see it. Even if they go to your personal page, they will never see these offers that Ibotta is posting from the app. Perfect. So I'm earning my dollar and nobody else is hearing about it or getting annoyed by it. So post your first one and then go and do that, just to save the frustration of all of your friends from feeling like you've gone nuts with the coupons. Not that that's a problem, but I don't always need my friends to know every single thing that I'm buying in the grocery store. So Ibotta is gonna make you do that. And here's just a glimpse of some of the offers that they have. You'll notice they've got a ton of stores, but they list it all out by store. So it's not as easy as I just go and I grab a product. I have to go and select the store and make sure the offer that I'm grabbing is at that store. This one's just a little bit more tricky, in all honesty, than the other programs. And it's interesting that they've been out the longest, and to me, they're the most difficult. Checkout 51 is my favorite. And Checkout 51's been out for a while too. So I'm new to MobiSave, in all honesty. I just got accepted about a month ago and just decided to add them to the list this week, only because I was hoping people won't be too frustrated by the waiting list. But Checkout 51 is a fun and easy offer system because you'll just grab what you want. You take a picture. I don't even have to scan barcodes. I just grab these items in the store. I take a picture of my receipt through the app or their website. Checkout 51 works online as well. And I'm done. They will send you a check when you have earned a certain amount, and you kind of move on. I don't have to do any kind of hoops. I just like it. It's very simple. The other thing I like about them, and this is why they're my favorites, they have a $20 threshold, which is actually the highest of all of the apps that we're talking about. But you're going to earn that money pretty quickly because of all the apps that are out there. They load new coupons every single week. Every Thursday, Checkout 51 has new coupons available. You have until the next Wednesday night to buy those items, and then a whole new batch of coupons is coming out the next Thursday. And sometimes you see them come back. So I may have a $1 off pledge this week, and then I may load my app next week and that pledge offer is back. I could get it again. So it's not a one-time and done in a sense. If it comes back, I can do either the same deal again or grab another, whatever you want to do with it. It's yours to buy again. And that's fun. Checkout 51 also has recently made it where some items have a higher limit allowed, where you don't even have to wait till next week. I can't imagine that you need this many, but just as an example of what I've pulled up, they have Frank's Red Hot sauce, and you'll see that limit is 5. So you could go in and buy 5 gallons of Frank's Red Hot sauce at Sam's Club if you wanted and get $3 back. Now there are some offers, and they say specifically if they are store specific in the list. So you'll see that at Sam's Club. But most of these offers are for any store that you're shopping in. So those are the rarities in Checkout 51. And to give you another example of one that's not Sam's Club, I could grab this Milk Splash 0-calorie milk flavoring, limit 3. So I can buy 3 on the same receipt, and I'm going to get that $1 back 3 times. Snap also allows multiple purchases, Snap by Groupon. And those are the primary 2 that have higher limits if you are wanting to do that. So Jennifer asked, do you know if Saving Star will ever pick up Publix? They actually have, Jennifer. So head into Publix and grab a You Promise key tag. And let me see, I'll just find you a picture of one online. You can see what it looks like. But you want to grab this little card that's in my Publix. It's in the rounder. Let's see. I'm going to put in a link to a detailed post on how to use Saving Star. You'll notice it is not in that URL's title, but just click on that and it'll walk you through. But it has a picture of the key tag that you're looking for. It's the You Promise key tag in Publix. And on the back of it, it's not even going to mention Saving Star. It's going to mention how to activate that key tag with You Promise. Just ignore all of that. Grab the key tag and go to savingstar.com and enter the code, the barcode on the back of that tag, and you'll be set to use Saving Star in Publix. So perfect. If your store is out of them, because that is a huge issue in Publix's, is none of them have really this corporate, and they should stick some in the mail for you without a problem. You can give up on your store if you can't find any. Are there any hidden fees with using any of these apps or programs? And what if you're dormant for a while? So Barbara, that's a great question. In general, to get started with all of these apps, there are no fees. They are all free apps that you stick on your phone. Now going dormant, most of them, and it's in their terms, in their apps, but most of them, they do not start to deduct from your amount earned as long as you are using their app within like once a year. So I was gonna quickly look. Yeah, submitting offers within the 12 months, and most of them you're good to go. I looked in MobiSave and then remembered that was silly to look in MobiSave. MobiSave is the one app that as soon as you submit an offer, they pay you. So they're hanging around in that one. But most of them, they have a threshold for payment. As soon as you hit it, you can just take your money out, and it's fine to go dormant if you had nothing in your account. But Ibotta, Saving Star, all of those, it's a 12-month, as long as you submit one offer every single 12 months, every single one offer within 12 months, you're good. They're not going to take anything as a fee for it sitting dormant. After that, I'm not quite sure. I think some of them it's at like $1 a month if you had a balance just sitting there. But they're not going to charge you if you got below 0. When using Checkout 51, do you take a picture of your receipt to cash in on the deal, and how do you get the cash back? Yes, so Checkout 51 is a cash-based, or sorry, a receipt-based offer. So I have a very tiny extra care, or very tiny CVS receipt. It's really for buying a prescription. I didn't buy a product, but if I had bought a product, I could scan literally this part of the receipt. That's all I need to do. In receipt-based pictures, they do need to see the store name. They do need to see when you bought it, so they know that you bought this item this week. They don't need all of my CVS, the actual transaction, so don't go crazy on it. That's it. I just take a picture of the receipt. For any of these systems, I'm done, and I wait for them to process it. With Checkout 51 in particular, since that's what you asked, if you're using the app system, you'll see if you click, see that little person up in the top right-hand corner? Just click on that little person, and it will show you how much you've earned, and it will say when you reach $20, you can request a check, and there's a cash out button. So you just hit the cash out button, and they mail you a check. So it's pretty sweet and easy with Checkout 51. Groupon by Snap is the same way. Most of these, you do have to hit the cash out or, submit my amount due for them to process it. So like Ibotta, they pay through PayPal, but you still have to go in and tell them to pay you now. Like, okay, I would like my money. I've met your threshold. There are only a couple that automatically send you a check, but most of them I've got to go in and push the button to make them do that. So we've hit Ibotta and Checkout 51, MobiSave, Saving Star, a few others that I mentioned earlier. Snap by Groupon. It's by Groupon. Groupon likes to try to enter all of the industries, so that was their way of entering the grocery industry. Snap by Groupon, I will tell you, is the one that I get the most frustrated complaints on. Because the offers do go very quickly. And you'll notice that they look exactly the same. They're just like everybody else. Snap by Groupon does have a fun offer right now. If you wanted to, you could use this deal, and you'll notice it even says in the special terms, this is only available at Walmart. Well, guess what? Walmart sells American greeting cards starting at 47 cents a piece. So go in and grab 2 American greeting cards for 47 cents a piece. You're going to get $1 back. They're going to be completely free for you. So there are some fun ways to use these. And that particular deal is a limit of 1. You have to purchase the 2 cards, but you can't do it again. So don't go in and purchase like 97 of them. But there are lots of other offers that are in here. You'll notice Snap by Groupon and Ibotta both have a lot of alcohol deals. So if you're looking to save in that category, they could be good apps for you to grab, but most of the others do not a ton of alcohol promotions to have to filter through. Okay, any other apps? Oh. Let's see. I am obviously having some internet issues because I'm freezing up on my own screen. So if you guys are seeing that, I apologize. That's the joys of living out in the boonies where we are sometimes. I wanted to cover one question that Teray brought up last time, a couple weeks ago, on CVS store coupons. And I brought this just so I would have it to show you guys. But some people mentioned on CVS store coupons that they were starting to see this, see if I can point to it, this MFR next to coupons. And what was it? Did it mean that it was a manufacturer's coupon? Did it mean that we were going to have a problem using it? No, this is still store coupons. So you're good to use these coupons with manufacturer's coupons at CVS always. If you can help you there, that's a store barcode, and the 487 underneath it, that's the store barcode system. CVS store coupons start with a 4. You're always good. The MFR is probably CVS's way of knowing who's funding that offer. So OptiFree is paying for the offer to be distributed through the CVS coupon system. But I'm still allowed to use an OptiFree manufacturer's coupon with it. So just to answer that one question from a couple weeks ago where I hadn't seen it, I didn't even notice, and I had that in my purse that night. I just hadn't looked at the coupons to pay that close attention to the MFR on them. With drugstore deals this week too, someone mentioned above, what do I mean by free razors and free toothpaste? This is a great week to get started if you haven't ventured into the drugstore. So what I mean by that is that they really are free after coupons and deals. This week in Rite Aid, you can get free toothpaste. You can get super cheap mouthwash. I'm trying to think of all the various offers that were out there. Pretty cheap deodorant. So grabbing those deals when you see them, they're on sale, they're giving you rewards, you have coupons to go with them or store coupons. That's what we mean by free toothpaste and free razors, not grabbing them. We're not stealing anything in stores. We're just getting the deals that go along with them. A few other apps that, sorry, that I wanted to mention that aren't necessarily along the lines of what we have been talking about, but are ways to save. One of them, if you haven't already, no point in not promoting yourself a little bit, be the Southern Savers app. We just launched a new version on the App Store. We're having some issues with the keyboard and whatnot. One fun perk of the Southern Savers app is the barcode scanner that is in it, and we built that barcode scanner exclusively to help you price match deals in Target, Walmart, Best Buy, and other stores that accept online retailers' prices. So I want to buy a DVD, I can scan the barcode of the DVD in Target, and the barcode scanner is going to tell me who has the best price on that product right now. I can walk up to the customer service area of Target and price in the store using that. So I can say, hey, Amazon has this for $9, you have it for $15, and I've just saved $6 right there in the store without having to deal with shipping and waiting for it to come. So fun perk, not to mention all the other aspects of Southern Savers that are part of the app. That would be that one. Other ways to save, Amazon also has their own price check app. But the Southern Savers version, we're filtering in Target and Walmart and a number of other stores into that as well. So it's not just Amazon prices coming back at you. One app that I don't always mention is the coupons.com app. The reason for that, folks will ask why, is that one of the only ways that Southern Savers stays free is that when you print coupons through Southern Savers, it does pay a little bit of money that helps to cover the cost of the site. But if you want to be able to print from your phone, you'll need the coupons.com app. The coupons.com app does allow you to click on, and then as long as you have an Air printer in your house, I can send them straight to the printer from the phone. If you were to go through Southern Savers on the coupons.com page on Southern Savers, that is going to send you an email with the coupons, but I'm not going to be able to print them. I'm still going to have to go to a desktop computer. So grabbing the coupons.com app can allow you to do that, and it's an extra bit of savings. And Brian's sharing a great deal. I'll stick it up for everyone to see. That's Plenty based in Rite Aid. So if you haven't tried out the Plenty system, got 50,000 Plenty points at Rite Aid for transferring 2 prescriptions and now have $50 worth of gas to get at Exxon for free. That's awesome. And in terms of Plenty, I don't know, Brian, if you have gone onto the Plenty website or not, but if you go to plenty.com, and I'll put in the actual URL so it's clickable here. But if you go to plenty.com and you search under offers, partner offers, you'll notice that there are some exclusive coupons for Rite Aid that give you an extra 300 points when you buy $15 worth at Rite Aid, or 500 points when you buy $25 worth of things at Rite Aid. And that's just on top of the deals that you already grabbed. So go ahead and you have to activate those offers. So head to the Plenty system, and Plenty does have an app as well that you can be using to find these exclusive offers. You load them to your account, and then when you go to Rite Aid and you buy the deals that you were already gonna grab, your free toothpaste and whatnot, using the Plenty system, then you earn those additional points on top of the points that you would have earned from the deals you were getting. And as Brian mentioned, the new Plenty point system in Rite Aid, I don't have to use those points in Rite Aid. I can use them at Exxon and Mobil stations. I can use them in Macy's, and I can earn them there too. So it's not just a Rite Aid based system. I have lots of options that I can turn around and use those points on outside of Rite Aid. They also now, since we've mentioned Saving Star, the last time I went to plenty.com, they now have grocery offers. So from Plenty, most of the grocery offers mirror the Saving Star offers, same exact offers that are listed there. You can use them both, but you can link your Buy Low card and your other shopper cards to the Plenty point system. So now I'm actually earning Plenty points in my grocery store as well, where I can't redeem them in the grocery store, but I can earn them there and then turn around and use those towards gas savings too. So it's a fun new program for Rite Aid to be able to pair all those things in. But thank you for definitely sharing the transferring prescriptions extra savings for Rite Aid. Any other questions in apps of things we didn't talk about? I know I'm going to think of some as soon as we stop. There are lots of other fun apps that can also save you money outside of the grocery store. It's funny, one of my good friends was actually sharing on Facebook today an app that she was using by TurboTax, using the It's Deductible app, just to sit there and make note of everything that she was donating. And as she went through clothes and cleaning out closets, it compiles it all and gets it all ready for your taxes. So if you've got anything like that, that's a great money-saving app that is not necessarily grocery, I'd love for you to chime in and share those as well, because there's no way that everybody could know about every app that is out there. There are way too many. So anything that you've come up with, those are great things to share. Even if you shoot me an email of those apps, I would love to share them with folks, especially free ones. Free ones are the best. But just kind of sticking in your 2 cents on ways that you've saved in any sort of app. I would love that. And Brian's also mentioning more ways to save with Plenty points, because Plenty is used in lots of other places. You can earn points through AT&T, through Nationwide Home Insurance. There are lots of partner offers with them. So heading to the Plenty website to see all of those offers is the best way to at least make sure you're not missing anything in your area with all the things that they have in their system. So if there are any other questions, I'll gladly answer them. I keep looking at my phone to see if anything else comes to mind. I guess one thing we can quickly cover is stores. There are lots of stores that have store-specific apps, and you can download them if you want. I don't know that you're always going to see that grabbing every single store's app is going to save you a ton of extra hidden money. Most of them do not have anything special in their app. but they do sometimes have ways to quickly get to their store coupons. So like Publix has an app. Really, their app sends you to their mobile page for their e-coupons, but in a way it's kind of like you bookmarking their mobile coupon page, so that if I'm in the store, I can get to those e-coupons quickly in the store. It doesn't give me any extra coupons by having their app, but it does allow me to quickly see their offers. CVS is one, though, that is giving you an extra incentive to use their app. If you use their app and you link in your prescriptions to manage your prescriptions inside the CVS app, right now they're offering $10 in extra care bucks to do that. So it's a fun perk for CVS. And let's see, other folks are kind of chiming in. So Receipt Hog is, Mike asked. Mike, I do not use Receipt Hog. And the reason for that, there are a couple of apps that are like Receipt Hog. Some apps are offer-based. So all the ones we've talked about, like MobiSave and Ibotta, those are funded by the manufacturers. So Nabisco comes and says, hey, we want to put an offer for Wheat Thins. Nabisco pays for that offer with MobiSave. Receipt Hog is not funded by manufacturers. Receipt Hog is a data mining site. So I load Receipt Hog, I take a picture of my receipt. They're not finding that information out to verify that I purchased something. They're data mining what I purchased, who I am, where I am, what I purchase on a regular basis. The more receipts that I enter, the more points that I earn, the more data that they have on me. And then they turn around and they sell that data. That's the only way that they make money, is by sharing the data that they earn off of you in your systems. They know who you are. They know pretty much everything about you and what you're buying. I'm not 100% in love with that idea. So I don't use Receipt Hog. Not saying there's anything wrong with the system, just saying I don't necessarily want to be like, hey, yeah, let me just jump in to you compiling all of this data about me. Are the other systems selling their data? They could be. I would definitely read their terms as to why they're, what they're using from the information. Most of them will specifically say that they do not sell to third party, that they're verifying purchase, and that they do share with their partners. So if you see that in there, in other words, Nabisco pays MobiSave to put the Wheat Thins offer on there. Well, MobiSave is going to end up sharing with Nabisco, this is how many offers were purchased from your offer, and this is the age group that purchased them, and this is the location of the age group that more often purchased them. But it's not necessarily saying, hey, Jenny from Columbia, South Carolina, bought your Wheat Thins in Bilo. They're not going to see it on a granular level. They're going to see it in a total level, given to the manufacturer in a summation of the offer that the manufacturer paid for. So that is my negative with Receipt Hog. I don't really need someone data mining me to then really and truly be able to sell more products to me because they know everything that I want. I start to cringe on that one. And there are a couple of others that are like Receipt Hog that are doing the same thing. So just kind of look at what the concept is and ponder, who's paying for this? How is this working? And if you don't see manufacturers behind something, then it has to be data paying for it or ads paying for it. And that's about it. Do you have to do anything with your taxes when using these apps and getting money back? First, I am not a certified public accountant, and you should consult your tax attorney, whatever the little small fine print is on anything. This is what I would tell you. The IRS will know if you earn $600 or more because the company is required to submit a 1099 miscellaneous form to the government if you earn over $600 with their company. If you do not earn over $600, they are not required to tell the IRS that you've earned anything with their company or even your name. They don't submit anything about you. So most folks would say, if I don't have a 1099, I'm not necessarily going to break that out and say I earned $20 from Ibotta and $25 from Checkout 51 and on and on. Is that what the IRS agent sitting in the corner wants you to do? Probably not. But I'm, again, not your legal certified public accountant. It is considered earnings. In a sense, it is considered a payment or a winnings. But at the same token, if you want a $50 gift card from Southern Savers on the site, I'm not submitting to the government either that you won that $50 Publix gift card. Are you submitting to the government if you won it? Probably not. Most people are not going to do that unless they got a 1099 from a company and thereby had to. So I wouldn't really worry about it. If you earn over 600, then yes, you will have to submit this on your taxes, because if you do not submit a 1099 that the government received from Ibotta and you didn't put it in your taxes, they will come back and ask for it. That's just how it works. So if you get really close to earning $600, maybe you just stop earning. I don't know. Okay. I think in terms of apps, we're probably to the point where we don't have any more questions, and we're a few minutes shy of 9:30. I may just call us early if y'all don't have anything else to add in. And I don't necessarily have any particular, amazing ideas of future Hangouts, but I have plans for us having them for the next few weeks without stopping. So I will come up with something for us to talk about, but always feel free to bring your questions and just chat about whatever. Even if it's just a deal that you had an issue with that particular week in the store, I'm always cool with whatever the questions may be, and we can go anywhere. Yeah, so feel free to email me if you have ideas for future Hangouts as well. It's the same time, same place, every Monday night, 8:30. And again, if you miss them or you want to share them with someone, you can always hop onto the Southern Savers YouTube page. They're always saved there. The chats are not. So that's the fun part about being here live, is that you can take part in the chats with everybody. But after this is over, the chats are gone. So you definitely want to be able to save some in all of that. Okay. All of y'all are typing, so I have no clue if y'all are typing questions or not, whether or not to hang out or whether you're just saying goodnight. That's the hardest part. Okay. So question from JJP, which totally makes me think I know you because that was my nickname in college. Off subject, I basically have no coupon inserts in my Sunday paper, and I don't live near any major circulations. What would be your suggestions to get a Smart Source or a Red Plum? I would recommend that you actually order them off the internet if that's where you're wanting to go. Now, some folks do really well just with printable coupons and not really messing with Sunday papers. But to get Sunday papers, you want to get the biggest paper that you can. That's where I would recommend that you hop on maybe to like SundayCouponInserts.com, all one really long word, SundayCouponInserts.com, and order inserts from them directly. They come out of the Tampa, St. Pete area. The Smart Sources do. The Red Plums come out of the Atlanta area because Tampa doesn't get a Red Plum. There are other websites that do this too, Whole Coupon Insert. The Sunday Coupon Inserts one is where I order from. Columbia has a decent paper, but we just have issues getting it because we live so far out of the city. So I just have a standing order with them. I get 4 inserts every single week. They're in my mailbox on Monday. So I don't have them on Sunday, but I'm not going to shop on Sunday anyway. They come in the mail on Monday, and I go my merry way without having to worry about it all. So that's what I would recommend versus hunting down a better Sunday paper in your local area, just ordering them online. And if you don't want 4, splitting them with a friend. So you grab 2 and your friend grabs 2, or maybe you even get a higher number. You get the 6 subscription option and you get 3 and your friend gets 3. You can go however you want in that, obviously. But that's where I would recommend most folks go. Okay. There. So I think we've hit them all. Oh, Sunday, I think you're asking the Sunday one, sorry I missed it, was SundayCouponInserts.com was the name of that website again. And you can really just Google the 3 words difference individually, but SundayCouponinserts.com, all one word, will get you there. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and call it for tonight, and I will chat with all of you next week, and hopefully I won't cough on you, and I'll have a much better voice. It's the joys of having children. Y'all have a great week and a great 4th of July, and I will see you next Monday night. Good night.